welcome back to Cashin It by Faith. My name is Dwynette, and I am so excited to be here today working on becoming more financially secure and financially mature by using the cash envelope method as well as zero-based budgeting. So today I will be resetting my wallet and just making sure that everything lines up the way that it's supposed to. And then I will be reallocating some of the completed saving challenges into the correct binders. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I don't want the video to be, y'all know I'm working on like not having long videos. And so I'm going to start with unstuffing. Now, I'm debating about what to do with my unstuffing, and that's mainly because I did not do any spending today. Well, this paycheck, I didn't do any spending. Number one, because of the storm, and number two, I didn't really deem it necessary that I do anything. But I don't want to just pull everything out and put into saving challenges if I can use it for something else. So I'm debating. But we could just talk about what I have in here so far. So dining out has a remainder of 20 out of the 60 that was put in there last week. Spending has its 40, which I think I'm going to just roll over. And miscellaneous has nothing because I used $5 for the vending machine at work. Gas and groceries. Gas was completely spent. No, I'm lying. It wasn't gas. Groceries. So groceries was completely spent because I gave the $75 towards groceries to cover last week. I'll be giving another $75 to cover this week. And then gas, I filled up, I believe, twice so far. Each fill up is about $30, $35, depending on the pricing. So I had 130, so there's definitely still a buffer in there. So we're good. I'm going to put the $20 away, but I want to leave this 40 in my envelope for spending. And it's because I want to do a little bit of shopping this weekend if possible. Maybe go to the outlets or something, and having that extra spending money will definitely help with that. All right, let's go ahead and restuff. And I'm going to just sit this off to the side. I'm going to grab my week 2. And I don't need anything from beauty. Dining out is going to get its other portion, which is 60. I don't need to roll anything over in dining out. I generally say this all the time, but I don't need to roll it over because I have a buffer of $100, and that's a really good buffer for me for right now. So that's the 60 that's going to start over for my new week. Spending is going to get its $35. 20, 30, and 5, and that leaves me with $100 in spending, which means I have a total of, let me make sure I'm doing this right. So I'll have a total of $75, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75. That will be going towards spending. And then miscellaneous is going to get its usual 5. And that goes here. All right. I will update my trackers to reflect the money that was taken out. But my wallet is restuffed and ready to go. So let me go ahead and clear this up, pull out what's going to be next, and we'll get started right away. All right. So first things first, I want to put this $20 towards my Hello 1000 binder. I'll put it towards my mini savings. So that'll be what I use for next week's video. This will be a start. And so there's $20 in there right now. I'll break that down, or I'll break that down into 1s and 5s. And that can be for my mini Monday for Monday. Right now, I would like to reallocate this money from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saving challenges that I completed last Monday. And so let's see what we're going to start with. All right, so this challenge came from Budget with Amanda, and this is going to be $20 going towards my low priority, and I think that that is right here. All right, so with $20, I think I'm going to definitely put $10 into clothing. So that makes $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, and $45. And this is going to be towards my spring wardrobe. And no, it is not a lot, but it'll definitely help offset when it's time. What's today's date? All right. That's what we're going to go with. I don't know today's date, but it's Saturday. It'll be posting on Saturday. So, all right, that's 10. Entertainment. I don't really even pull from entertainment. I just pull from other categories if need be. So let's go ahead and put $5 in gifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that gives this 20, 40, 20, 30, 40, and 45. So we're bulking gifts back up. We have birthdays coming up, graduations coming up. So I definitely need to get a head start with this. And then the last $5 I want to go towards household. And that is right here. So that means household is going to have a total of 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I need to change my marker because this pen, I'm not feeling it at all. All right, so that challenge is completely, well, that money has been reallocated into the appropriate categories. Let's see. I guess we can use purple. I don't really like the color purple, but it's going to do for now. All right, next challenge is going to be by Norellis. It's the March Madness. This one is laminated. This one is not. So I'll just put this one away. And this one I'll probably wash off and put it in the back to reuse. And this is $12 going towards my holiday binder. And so I think it's all ones. Definitely going to put some in Resurrection because that is the next holiday that is coming up. So we're going to put $3 there. 1, 2, 3. And so now it has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, and 2. My goal was to get to 100. I have some time to get there, so I'm not panicking. And the rest, I would like to go into beach. And that is going to be, well, if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not enough, so I'll put $5 into beach. And so now it has $10, $20, and $30. And this just covers anything related to the beach. Parking, whatever you can think of. All right, let's add $2 into vacation. And then let's add $2 into no school. So 1 and 2. So now vacation should have a total of 6. And I think it is time for me to condense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm not saving for a vacation in particular, but just to have an envelope for it will keep it at the forefront of my mind. And then the next thing is going to be no school. And so that's going to get the last $2, which brings this total to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we're bulking this back up. All right. Next challenge is going to be Hello 1000, which I am not going to put in my challenge. I'm just going to put this amount into the envelope. So I'm not going to do it just yet because I will be playing that pretty soon. So this has a nice little amount to play with. All right, that was easy. And this is another one by Norellis, another March Madness. This is Budget with Amanda, and it is my 100 envelope, and I think it has a total of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'm going to do something a little different this time just because I saved for that. All right, let me go ahead and mark off the 12. I was using red. And I don't think I actually stuffed what I was supposed to stuff in here. I was supposed to give this, let me condense. Because there's going to be a lot of ones going into this. So let me make change and I'll be right back. All right, so this is $12 and it's going into the 12 slot. And then while I have this out, y'all keep going back and forth, but whoops. I might as well just, do it all at once. So let me go ahead into my 100 envelope. And let's just do that while we're here. So I won't forget like I did the last time. All right, so I think this time I'm stuffing 46 and 4. So $45, $46 goes in one. And then the $4 goes with the 4. So let me go ahead and mark that off. So we were able to stuff 3 of the numbers. I'm starting with the 50 envelope challenge. And then once I finish with the 50, I'm going to reallocate it down here into the 100 and 90s range. And then I'll start over with the 50s. The 50s is just a little bit more attainable for me. And it allows me to see the small wins to build up to those bigger wins. So let's go ahead to number 4. Put the $4 in there. And I believe this tracker came from Norellis, if I'm not mistaken. And then let's go back to number 46, which is up there. All right. And so there we have it. My 50 envelope challenge has been, well, it says 100. So it has been stuffed and it's ready to go. All right, the last challenge. is going to be my car maintenance. This was for my high priority, but I decided to just put it towards car maintenance since that is my focus right now. So I did update my tracker to reflect the maintenance that I had done the week before. And so I started out with 300, and then after I had my oil change and all of that, my account has a balance of $140. I have $60 right here, and then I believe I am adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I am adding $16. So now I have 216. 140 plus the 60 plus the 12 makes $212. And I am not going to worry about this tracker because there's no 12. So I will work on that, getting the other $6 in there so that I can balance that out. So that's going to be plus 16. And so now it's going to be 216. I don't know why I said 212. $216. All right. So that completes this video for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Yes, that completes this video for today. Thank you all for tuning in. I will be coming back with 2 additional videos. Stuffing my Hello 1000. And let me go ahead and mark all of this off. I want to kind of use a black pen, but I don't think that I took this off yet. No, I didn't. All right, so I went ahead and I did my 100 envelope challenge. That is completely done. So the only 2 challenges I have left to do from this pay are going to be my Hello 1000 and my Christmas binder. All right, I'll come back and I'll do that. Yes, let's end it here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am growing in subscribers pretty much every day, and I really do appreciate all of those that have watched my videos, stayed to the end, left me a comment, prayed over me, anything that you've done in support of my channel, in support of my financial growth. I truly do appreciate it. Until next time, please enjoy the rest of your day and take God with you. See you later.